Alright, cool guys, we're going to get started here. Thanks so much for coming out. I know it's Sydney weather right now is kind of strange. We've got some visitors from the US over here, and I've been telling them how nice and like sunny March is in Australia, and the weather is really letting me down. So thank you for coming. We have a lot of customers here. I truly do appreciate you coming. Guy, who's our CMO and head of business, and Hadley, who many of you will know, is our first ever customer success and pretty much sometimes the face of our entire company, is out here from the US as well. So make sure you say hello to those guys. We also wanted to thank, before we got started, the Fishboners crew. We always rock up with really late notice and try and put on these events about 7 days out, and they continuously accommodate us in our crazy planning schedule. So a big thanks to Henry, who's helping us set all this up, and Georgia, who probably doesn't remember our last event, but it was much more chaotic than this because I was organising it, and it was shockingly poorly put together. I also wanted to do a big shout out to some Autopilot customers that are here, and some of them are going to present today and then speak on a panel a little bit later. We have John Whitby from Nomads, head of UX and performance, down the front here. We have Dale McGeorge, head of digital at CBO and working with Laser Clinics Australia through Autopilot. We have James, if he's here. Here he is up the back, from Harris Farms. He's head of marketing at Harris Farms. James, I got the orange juice on the weekend. I'm like really addicted to that orange juice. There's something special about it. We also have Justin right at the front here. He has the coolest startup swag I've seen. It's like a legit shirt, none of this shit. And he's the CEO of Camplify, and I'll let Justin talk about his business a bit later on, but it's really cool what they're doing. So our agenda today is John's going to talk about customer journey marketing, especially some of the cool stuff he's doing at Nomads. Guy's going to give us a deep dive into how to turn first-time buyers into loyal customers. Guy lives and breathes this stuff. I'm really excited to hear his presentation and watch him demo with a microphone. It's going to be really interesting to see if he can handle it. And then later on we'll have this Q&A panel, and if you guys have any questions and you want to make it interactive, we can do that. We have some great questions for the people up on the panel, and you can see some of their names that I just mentioned up there. And then after that, there's a lot of beer to drink, so if you would be ever so kind to help us out with that. So for those of you who don't know Autopilot, Autopilot is visual marketing software for automating the customer journey. There's a little video to show you how simple and easy it is to use. About 2 years ago, we launched this new Autopilot that you see up here, and we came into Fishboners and sort of gave it a demo, and since then, quite a lot's changed. Today, we almost have 3,000 customers right around the world. We process millions of events a day, and we work with a very diverse range of customers across a large horizontal market. And so today I wanted to kind of share with you sort of some of our latest releases and just some of the things that we're up to improve, if you're an existing customer, your experience using Autopilot, or if you're looking at Autopilot for the first time, you can sort of get a sneak peek at what's to come. So one of the things, one of the big pieces of feedback we got from Autopilot was that most people, when they send batch and blast emails or send their marketing, they're looking at very basic email reports, and so you look at things like clicks or opens and try and make a determination about the meaning behind that. With customer journeys, it's a little bit different because as we start to introduce more and more shapes onto the canvas here and let you tune into any channel, whether it be things that are in the mail, email, SMS, and give you that functionality to really choose any channel that you desire, it makes reporting an incredibly hard thing because we don't really know what you're going to create on the canvas and what you're trying to actually achieve. So we came up with what we call insights, and we've been working on this for some time. The important thing about insights is it's not just an answer to that problem, it's also a lot of, or a sneak peek of what you'll see of Autopilot over the next 12 to 18 months as we start to roll out an entirely new interface right across the board. The great thing is about this new interface is it makes Autopilot available on mobile devices for the first time. So if you publish a journey or you send an invite like we did for today, and you walk out and you go out for lunch, you can now see everything on your phone in real time, cut dates, and see how you're tracking against your goal. So just backtracking into insights, what it allows you to do is for the first time set a goal about your journey. So tonight, for example, our goal was to get people to actually attend the event. And so to set that goal, we're leveraging our smart segments functionality. So basically you can teach Autopilot what someone who achieves your goal looks like, and it will track the progress of that goal right across the journey. It will tell you things like touches and days to convert to give you insight into how the journey's working, and give you really rich real-time analytics from things like not only email, but right across the different channels that you add in Autopilot. So it's really cool functionality. It's currently in beta. If you do want early access, you can harass Hadley out the back, and she may give it to you. But we're really excited to launch it, and it's just the start of what we'll be doing. For those of you who are more technical, behind the scenes, we'll also be releasing what we call our Activities API. And the Activities API is our first of a new series of APIs we'll be introducing this year to give you access to a live stream of all the data that Autopilot collects. So it'll be, today that data is somewhat siloed when people like visit your website or click on an email or open a heads up message on your website. So with the next update, you'll be able to get all that information through our API. And for those of you who use things like Mixpanel or Heap Analytics, you'll be able to send that information directly into your preferred analytics solution and finally tie that full picture of analytics together. So that's Insights and the Activities API. That'll be coming out really soon. We have a number of other updates. In fact, a ton of updates that are coming out this year around how you edit emails, how you create emails, how you manage emails in the product. And also, we'll be releasing a number of new shapes, and for the first time starting to open up new SDKs and APIs around that to see what people can create on the canvas themselves. So a lot to come from us. You'll hear hopefully more on that front, but I wanted to give you a little bit of insight today. That was so bad. Cool, so I'm going to invite John to come up. John's created some great slides and a great presentation for everyone tonight. So John, I will welcome you to the stage. My other job is to let the microphone stand. So I'm going to try and do it tonight.